There's something not quite right in this parking lot in Silver Spring. Cars lined up, but do you see what's missing? No license plates. The key to why the News 4i team went undercover.
Here we go.
We sent a producer to test drive this 1991 Lexus after we found it for sale by owner on Craigslist. 160,000 miles, $2,500. But we discovered he had other cars available too.
He said he was going to be selling the minivan.
The seller showed us even more vehicles on his phone. In Maryland, anyone who sells more than 3 cars in a year must have a dealer's license. Otherwise, it's called curbstoning. Against the law, and experts say it's risky.
We feel if we have to comply with the law, everybody should.
Jack Fitzgerald has been in the car business for almost 50 years. He says legit dealers spend thousands to meet government regulations, including bonding, insurance, and taxes.
All those laws and regulations are to protect consumers.
For months, the News 4i team watched more cars show up on Craigslist and in this parking lot, all using the same cell phone of this man.
He's given me a couple of names.
His real name is Blake Keller. Eric Friedman with Montgomery County Consumer Protection says police have already shut him down once before in a grocery store parking lot, but didn't bring charges at that time.
We have records showing that he's obtained at least 25 or 30 vehicles and then sells them on Craigslist.
Keller uses a North Carolina dealer's tag. The I-Team found he does have a wholesale license that gives him permission to buy cars from auctions around the country. It does not allow him to sell cars in Maryland, where the Motor Vehicle Administration confirmed he is not licensed.
I don't sell cars in Maryland.
You say you don't sell any cars in Maryland.
No, I didn't say that. I said I don't sell cars in Maryland.
But he tried to sell 2 more cars on Craigslist to our News 4 employees. This 2001 Cadillac and this 1999 Saab.
We watched you try to sell that car.
But these people are wholesalers.
No, they're not. They're employees with Channel 4.
And the cars are typically junk.
John Creel has spent 30 years shutting down curbstoners in Montgomery County and says the real concern is safety.
There's no way to tell unless this thing is thoroughly inspected prior to sale that you're not buying something dangerous.
Are these cars safe to drive?
Oh yeah.
How do you know?
Because I've driven them.
Have they been inspected? Do they meet Maryland inspection?
No, they probably will. A lot of them have been inspected. They're safe cars.
We've talked to a lot of these consumers and they've said to us, the car's not running anymore. I had a difficulty getting the car through inspections.
Keller is not alone online. Friedman estimates up to 80% of classified ads are curbstoners.
I'm not a back alley salesman.
Keller promised to show us his license. We even waited for him to bring it back, but he showed up empty-handed.
What I'm doing is not illegal.
Hey!
How's it going?
Amy?
This woman is showing us a room for rent inside this Fairfax home.
Dell. Nice to meet you.
Using his middle name and wearing a hidden camera, our producer answered this ad on Craigslist. All utilities, plenty of secure parking, no drama.
So it's just the $750
Yep, and the $750
for a security deposit.
Yep.
But a lot of drama
You can go in, today or whenever.
is about to unfold.
I'm Tisha Thompson with News 4. Can I talk to Tom or Amy?
Because Amy Menbrize and Tom Salvato did not tell our producer one critical thing.
They're being evicted.
Patrick Cooper owns this house. He rented it to the couple back in October.
They appeared very trustworthy for the first few months, and then suddenly it just all changed around, and they just stopped paying the rent.
Cooper says he then got a surprise, a notice of violation from Fairfax County for multiple occupancy. Too many people living in the house, something he says he did not know.
How many people live here?
Maybe 8.
8.
Yeah.
So there's 8 bedrooms?
Yeah.
It's a big house.
Yeah.
It's huge.
Well, we make certain rooms into bedrooms.
Amy goes room by room for our producer on a tour.
His name's Julian. This guy is Maximilian. This guy's Drew. This guy, Kelly. Russell's here. Michael is down below Kelly's room. There's another girl here, Trish.
And with Amy and Tom, that makes 9. A full house against the law in the county.
If you have more than 4 unrelated
person's in the house, you're in an illegal situation.
Board Supervisor Pat Harity says the county's received about 800 illegal boarding home complaints at last count, leading the government to create a strike team.
There are health issues, there's zoning issues, there's building code issues, there are police issues, there are fire issues.
You guys are ridiculous.
The strike teams pull all those disciplines together to go address the problem.
Here's the thing. You just showed a house to a guy.
Right.
And Amy just told him that you have 8 people living here right now.
Well, we don't have 8 people living here, so she's speaking completely out of context. We have 2 people, one's moving out.
We hear you guys are about to be evicted. So you're showing places to
no,
folks.
we have been evicted.
It's a dirty job going green.
2,500 tons per month.
From your trash can to Elk Ridge, Maryland.
That would be 250 tractor trailers completely filled.
This is the place all of DC's recyclable materials end up.
We make it simple. Throw it all in one bin. It comes here, we do the work.
A labyrinth of spinning wheels, cogs, and conveyor belts. Cardboard, cans, paper, and glass compressed into bales to be reused. But sometimes trash that's not recyclable sneaks in.
We don't like monitors.
They see it all. Furniture, a fence, even an ATV.
There are about 30 people on the floor working hard to pull the garbage and other stuff that's not supposed to be in the recyclable material because it can clog up the system and shut the conveyor belt down.
In DC, it's against the law for businesses to mix regular trash with recyclables.
We have 3 inspectors that are dedicated to recycling violations.
The Department of Public Works issues citations. Fines can range from $200 to $2,000.
No one's 100% perfect.
The News 4 I-Team sorted through thousands of recycling violations issued since January 2011 for mixing recyclables. Whole Foods uses recycling as part of its marketing, but its P Street location got hit for failure to separate. On 2 different days, the I-Team also found recyclables mixed with the trash. 1 block from DPW headquarters, inspectors wrote 7 violation notices at this Pizza Hut and this Rite Aid on U Street, the highest number at any single location. Reps for both companies say they don't have records of all the notices and are getting in touch with DPW to check on outstanding violations. Pizza Hut says its stores are challenged by other people who dispose of their trash and recycling in the alley. So the I-Team dug a little deeper and found Pizza Hut did get 1 violation dismissed, but it hasn't paid others, doubling the fines. Getting one of these violation notices takes more than just accidentally mixing one piece.
It's not like 1 or 2 items, it's several items, and it looks like it's a grievous act.
When it comes to the highest number of violations, drugstore chain CVS had a total of 32. Most CVS dumpsters around the city are locked up, but at this store on Connecticut Avenue, we found recycled material in the regular bin 3 different times. A CVS rep told us the chain is disappointed with the violations, but plan to provide all locations in the district with enhanced communications and signage to ensure that recyclable material is disposed of properly. CVS said it is also transitioning our Washington stores to a new waste hauler.
What we really want is change behavior.
CVS, Rite Aid, and Whole Foods all say they're committed to recycling and plan to use our findings as an opportunity to look at their practices and do a better job.